Welcome, 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 family, back to my live stream. Keeping it real with Linda. Y'all, I'm back with another live. And it's late, so y'all come on in. As y'all come in, please hit the like, share, subscribe, super chat, super thanks, emoji. Y'all help support the channel, okay? Just come on in. And when you come in, please give me your name, where you from, so I can give you a shout out. So this is just a late night. I'm up and woke. And I said, let me do a live. So why not? Y'all come on in, come on in. Kevin Positive Movement. You always be looking good. Thank you, baby. Welcome to the live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How your day been going? Where you from? Tell me where y'all from when you come in. Please hit the like, subscribe, because without y'all, I can't get nowhere. So y'all have to hit like, subscribe. It's free. Just hit the button. As you come in, let me know your name and where you from. Okay, California. Okay, California in the house. Shout out to California. How the weather? I know my nephew said y'all had some nice weather. I seen you the other night on. I seen your name. Yeah, I'm only coming live twice a week now. Oh, mighty's being. Georgia in the house. Welcome to the line. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Mighty's. I'm sorry I'm pronouncing it wrong. But welcome, 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 y'all. Welcome to the line. I know y'all see my topic. Y'all see my topic? Come on in, y'all. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. The weather was 90 early today. Now it's 70. Yeah, it was hot down here too on the coast. I loved it too. I got out a little bit today too. I said, let me try coming live late and see how many people come on. And welcome, 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 y'all. I truly appreciate whoever come on. If I don't get number one like, it's okay. It's okay. It's really is. Y'all come on in. Why y'all look so late? Can't sleep? Cause that show my problem. I cannot sleep. Y'all see my topic, huh? Thank you. Thank you, baby. It's time for me to get some new ones. Y'all see my topic, huh? Hey, keeping it real. I finally decided to come on, keeping it real. How you doing? Chef back there asleep. I just woke up. Hey, Miss Sandra D, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome to the live. I know keeping it real. I know you be up. I just woke up. I told my I'm finna go live. I know. I've been sleeping all day, dealing with some things, you know. Sometimes you just can't sleep. Y'all see my topic. Ooh, Y'all see, tell Mr. Black, hey, keeping it real in your husband. Miss Sanya D, how you doing today, darling? Oh, what I cook? Nothing. I got out the house today and Mira went and got us something to eat. Let's Cassie cook. Welcome to the live, baby. How you doing? Is that Caesar's cook? Welcome to the line. Okay, I will. Okay, yeah, yeah, baby. Been hanging out. Me and Erwin hung out a little bit. Yeah, we got the house a little bit today. After he came home, and then we went out to eat today. I'm good. I was getting ready to charge my phone and saw your live. Okay, cabbage. I am L-I-M. Okay, you hit the light. Okay, okay. Hit the live, flame warrior. Oh, y'all, flame warrior, pretty busy. You usually don't live this late. No, I decided I'd go live late tonight. I ain't get a chance to do nothing today. Amen, flame warrior. Amen, amen, amen. Hit the light. Yeah, if I ain't do it tonight, it wasn't gonna get done. Y'all, this is the hardest thing in the world for me to do is go live. It is so hard. It's really hard for me to go live. You have to think of things to talk about, what to do. But y'all see my topic. Not everyone who nice is good. 2011, 15, David, Proverbs 17. Amen, Flame. I see you. I see you, baby. Amen on that. Yes, ma'am. It's a job that I have to force myself to do. I really do. Because I'm really thinking about just start back doing my content that way I ain't got to, you just be to yourself. And any mistakes I make, I can always edit it. But when you go live, any mistakes you make, people gonna let you know. Your topic is correct. Thank you. Yep. Y'all was on the phone today talking to a person. People call you out the blue and want to discuss problems with you, but then you ask them, so what are you asking me for? Just to listen or my opinion? And then they say they want your opinion, and you give them their opinion. Then they start talking, you know, under their neck. I love watching you and your husband cook dinner together. Yeah, we plan on cooking probably Sunday. We might cook something today. I don't know, but we're gonna cook. I'm just saying, I'm just not into this every day. I can't do it every day. I tried, it was too much. But we still gonna be cooking. It was too much for me. And then it was hard on my husband too. The way he be getting off work, sometimes he be burnt out. And he was really pushing himself. So I'm trying not to do that. Anyway, like I was saying, she is a good woman. Hey Jeffrey, how you doing, darling? Welcome to the live. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, buy some emoji, super chat, super thanks. Like the feeling of clean sheets. Okay. Always say try it. Thank you for the hearts. But I had a phone call today. I listened. Then I asked them, so are you looking for me to just listen or you asking for my opinion or my advice, however she want to do it? She was asking for my opinion. So I gave it to her. And all of a sudden she got real quiet. I said, hello? Is she still there? Hey Aquarius, how you doing, baby? I see you up late too. I let me catch them see they up asleep. Their house decorated. What's the house decorated? It's stuck in 1970. Okay, it's my 1970. I think some people want you to agree with them. I'll be there what she wanted, but and my husband say, see, that what you get. I told you, start letting people call you and discuss their problem with you. Then when you speak your opinion, then they have problems with you. I said, well, I truly don't care because I already know every smile have a shield. I already know that. Doing good, ain't you? That's good. I'm leaving the office. That's why I'm still up. Wow, you still at work? Speaking truth. How you doing, baby? Welcome to the light. Is this a difference of love compared to unconditional love? It's so right. Cause everybody wear a mask. People wear masks. They smile. Every smile have a shield too. You can know, I don't care how long you know a person, you truly don't know them. You truly don't know them. It could be with the one you love. Uh, it don't matter how long you've been married to a person, in a relationship with a person. You truly, truly, truly don't know them like you think. Cause looks can be deceiving, and people heart, everybody heart ain't pure. People can sell you anything. It's up to you if you're gonna believe it. You can't talk about people wearing masks when you wearing a wig. Okay then. All right, hit that like then, Mr. Funky D, wherever you are. Why you go to bed? You need to go to bed. Oh, my husband just put him in timeout. Thank you, darling. You know my husband was watching, huh? I thought you said you were going to sleep. I ain't tell you my work days don't start until 4 p.m. Think I'm off every other Friday. Oh, okay then. All right. That's a good shift. Some can be backstabber, like OJ's son. That's right. Tell I'm not saying hello. I will. I think he looking. Earl, speak to everybody. I thought you was sleeping until you blocked that man. It's best to just listen and not give an opinion because they really want you to agree with them, to give them a reason to do what they want. True. And baby, uh, tell you well, that's how y'all used to do it. No, that's how y'all did it in the old day. I said, I ain't no but 64. And I still go through things at 64. So I told her this. So she had a little situation, right? So I told her, well, maybe won't you just try it this way, and sometime every thought coming to your mind ain't to be spoken. Sometimes just be quiet. You know, do people Society value love and truth of fame and success. Do people social value? I don't know, baby. I can't answer that one. I think in fame, Chief, how are you doing? Did he speak? Mr. Green, is he on here, y'all? Yeah, people can set you back in life. People can pull you back. People just like crab in the bucket. You trying to climb up and they pulling you right back down. I have a lot of issue, you know, dealing with people sometimes. I truly do. And I'm quite sure y'all do too. And sometimes you just gotta let a person be who they are. Cause some people never change. I don't care how old they might get, they never change. And they problem will wear you down. Lord, he finally spoke. Y'all know he typed real slow though. You said he was watching. So I will. Yep. He said he was going to sleep when I told him I was going live. I feel that, Lena. Do you think we live in times of revelation? Yes, in our last days. Yes, ma'am. I really do. You just don't know who to trust. Every smile have a shield. People wearing masks. See what you got to pay attention to, not not what they saying. Watch their hands. Watch their action. That's what you got to watch. And in a way, after we got off the phone, I thought about it. I said, "Wow, that was something right there." Kind of made me feel kind of bad because I voiced my opinion. And I know if she listen, it's not gonna leave her wrong. I promise you. It's not gonna leave her wrong. But she took it like, well, see, that cause you ain't never been through that, that don't mean you know what I'm talking about. I said, it's true, I don't. I'm just listening. What you talking about? And she kind of made me feel some type of way. She really did. She made me feel some type of way. I've been knowing her down at 30 years. And out the blue, why would you call me? You could have called your sister, could have called your mama, your brother. You could have called anybody, didn't vet my spirit. Because when you call me, I'm going to tell you just like it is. Six, 11, are we in the same days that no? I don't know. I know we living in the last days. That's all I know. Because people is not real. They is not real. You don't even know who to believe. You don't even know who real no more. You just don't know. That's the best I can tell you. Speaking the truth, you don't know people. That's why I don't like dealing with people too much. Cause baby, you can get yourself caught up in a whirlwind. You get yourself caught up in a whirlwind for people. People is a lot of work. Earl, get John Doe out of here. Okay, baby, get him out. I'll get him out. Hold on, y'all. All right, I got him out. So, what y'all think about people? People ain't real no more. It just ain't real. And a lot of time, y'all, that's why I really don't go live. Like I know I can. Well, I don't need a baby. That's a fake Miss London. Don't know who real this committee really means. So what I think that is. Oh yeah, of course. And like my husband told me, I don't be letting that junk what other people talk about bother you. It truly didn't bother me. It just why me out of all people? How you call me? You ain't gonna listen no way. So why call? My daughter only call me and bug me with her problems. And that girl, she kind of made me with that woman. She really kind of pissed me off, but I kept my cool. I kept my cool. And they smile in your face and all the time. They envy you. Though Curtin are lovely. Thank you. It's the future. Thank you. Yep, that's how they do. They smile in your face. Thank you. Speaking. There you go, Aquarius. Misery little company. Show right about that. And then we have to learn when people be coming at us or whatever, and mess with your spirit. We gotta learn how to just defeat that devil. You have to get them off the phone real quick. I hear him really got her off the phone. But baby, the problem that you have, give it to God. And God will fix it. I can't fix it. You ain't gonna listen no way. I guess she got it right. I ain't heard no more from OJ Banks. That was a real song. Yeah, before these times. That song was made and we living it. We living it now. Don't let her problem rub off on you. Yeah, that what me and Earl talked about. She can't call. She can call, but baby, I'm gonna stop her. If you got a problem, don't call me. Mm-mm. You cannot tell grown women what to do. So her mindset is her way or no way. Well, then you already had your own answer. You didn't even have to call me. You already had your own answer. But I told her this right here. I sometime, baby, we ourselves think we know everything. We can mess our own self up. Your mouth will write a check. Your butt can't cash. And you can't worry about things you can't change. She trying to change somebody, you can't change them. You can't stop them. If they want to go, they want to go. They want to stay, they're going to stay. If they want to love you, they're going to love you. Some love you, pretend they love you. And if you feel that you can change that person, make that person be who you want to be, then you just wasting your energy trying to change something probably don't want to be changed. And that's the problem right there. And that's why I'm trying to let her know. You can't worry about the things you can't change. But she said that's how we did it in the old days. I said, damn. Kind of remind me of me. I remember one time I told my mama something. I said, Mama, y'all did that in the old days. How many of y'all done did that? Thank you, baby. How many of y'all have did that? That kind of took me back because I remember saying that to my mom before. So that I really didn't get offended. But I'm just listening at her talk, and just it's so many young women. They so lost. They lost. They making bad decisions. They raising their kids wrong. Know why? They don't want to listen. That's the problem. My eye just irritate me, y'all. For real. Oh, it just itching. Thank you, baby. I'm just speaking the truth, you know. I got a daughter. We got two daughters. They don't call us and bug us for nothing. Even through their mistakes. No, I tell mine, if you make your bed hard, you're gonna lay in it. And you're gonna go through the storm. Ain't nobody never promised us it was gonna be roses and gardens and peaches and cream. It wasn't gonna ain't nobody never told us that. Thank you, Rob Blacksmith. Thank you. What done change? What done change is one of the woman today. What done change? They hard headed. They they gotta get more. They gotta start having more respect for themselves. They need to fix themselves first. You know, love you first before trying to love someone. Put your energy in. If you have kids, put all your energy in your kids. Put your energy in yourself. Find out who you truly are. Thank you for the horns. They done lost their way. A lot of them. They have lost their way, and can't nobody older tell them nothing. You can't tell them nothing. They putting too much out. They showing too much. Then you looking for this respect, but you gotta walk with respect. You got to show yourself with respect in order to get respect. And you go. That's why they're going through so many changes. They have them everybody with the same guy having baby by the same man because they hard headed. They want to listen. They so busy trying to change someone else when they need to be fixing themselves. It's the music. Yep, play a big part. This social media, this stuff what we doing right now, it messing them up. It's so many young women, y'all, is dealing with mental problems. They driving themselves crazy, trying to prove themselves. But who they need to prove themselves to? It's themselves. Stop trying to buy love. Number one, stop showing all your love to someone that can't return love back to you. Put that in your kids. Put all that in your children. And if they ain't dance about your music, move on. Stop letting them stress you out. Then you calling people, asking for advice, and they give it to you. Then you get mad. So you need to try working on young women's these days need to work on themselves. Mental health is the key. And they doing too much. They doing too much in this world. They doing too much. Ain't nobody cooking. Children eating fast food. I ain't saying everybody. If you get mad with the man, so you ain't gonna cook. You gotta cook whether you mad with the man or not. Cause you got kids at home. You still gotta cook. And if you got a man at home, y'all having problems, whatever. And I know I done did it too. I get mad with my husband. First thing I say, I ain't cooking. But guess what I do? I still go in that kitchen and cook. And like I told her, I said, well, baby, I'm telling you the truth. Find you. Find you. You know, search your hearts. Find out who you truly are. Find out what your heart truly needs. What your heart truly missing. Come tell you, life is short. And you can be in your 20s today, you can be in your 30s, your 40s, baby. You're gonna wake up one morning, you're gonna be in your 60s. And when you get old, baby, don't nobody want you when you get old. So you wasting up your good days worried about things that you can't change. And we can't get them years back. We can't reach out there and pull them years back from the mistakes that we done made. You ain't getting it back. No matter how you try, it ain't coming back to you. So the life is so short right now. Time now is to focus on what you know you capable of doing, what you know you can do for yourself. Don't look at what somebody else can do for you. Find a way to do things for you. Find your way. Cause relying on other people, of course, you're gonna get disappointed. You know why? Because you relying on other people. You looking for somebody else to make your path smooth. And everybody gonna go across them stumbling roads and them stumbling blocks. So you got to find yourself, and you're right. Self love is very important, and that's what's wrong. They trying to show everybody they love them so much, baby. It going in one ear and coming out the other ear. And the minute they out your eyesight, what you think they doing? So it's very important to find yourself. I'm gonna live a witness, cause baby, if I can reach out and take a clock, and we all probably wish that too, and can turn that clock back for the mistakes that we have made, man, we can make things better for ourselves, but we can't turn the time back. We just got to keep going forward. We have to stop expecting us out of other people. Right, that's right. Cause baby, I know I ran through some bumpy road in my life, and that come from not listening. You're hard headed. You make that bed hard. You gonna lay in that bed. You gonna reap what you sow. I seen well lady say, I think that was on Facebook. She says she sleep, she go with a married man, and when his wife not around, he take her to the lady house, and she asked us what you think about him. I say you must trying to push up Daisy. That's what I see. But you're gonna reap what you sow. Cause one day you're gonna find a husband, and you're gonna love him, and somebody gonna do you the same way. A lot of people had a lot of negative talk about it. But why would you put that on? You just showing how much respect you have for yourself. That's the nominated Aquarius. There you go, Aquarius. They both wrong for that. That's what I say. Keep. That's right. They don't want to listen to the elder. They don't want to listen. Homegirl told me, she said, that was back in y'all time. I said, wow. I said, okay. And that's why so many losing their freedoms. You know, they doing too much. I seen this girl, both of them athletes, the ice skaters. No, they ran tracks. So the girl came home and caught her boyfriend with her roommate, and she unalived him. There you go, Aquarius. He ain't got no respect for neither one of us when they do that. And people, sometimes people just have hidden attention. They smile in your face. They'll hang with you. They'll sit with you. They'll eat with you. And all the time they envy you. And that's why I try to tell. Cut some of them friends off. Yeah, y'all borrowing each other clothes, wearing each other wigs. You're drinking together. You're smoking together. You're telling all your business. So what you expect? You don't have no business when you telling all your business. And that what this person have to learn. And you're gonna learn it. You're gonna learn it one way or the other. Like me personal, I have no problem. being by myself every day. I have no problem. I love being by myself. I ain't gonna never let nobody know everything about me. Ever. I would do that. And though I told keep your mouth shut, stop running your mouth, and you don't have to worry about what people saying about you. I said, baby, you sit around worry about what folks say, you gonna be crazy. Personal business for a reason, okay? I just can't do it. Mm-mm. And then they ask you a question. Now they want to dig in your business. What would you do if your husband see this ain't got nothing to do with me and my husband? It's your problem. You got to work out your own problem because you cannot feed off my whatever I may be going through. I can tell you how you can get through it, but you can't feed off what I've been through because you ain't got there yet. Because I can see through mud or water. I can see bull jump. I bet you got some more years to clam before you can see through mud or water. I keep my business in life private. Amen. You got to. Like I live on this corner. When I be going to the stores, I run into people. Girl, where you live at now? I'll tell them down the street. I ain't finna tell you exactly where I live. Down the street. I'm trying to sit like this. Just staying up. I gotta go back some, y'all. I'm trying to sit up. Yeah, but that's what it's about, y'all. It's about people that wear that shield, wear that mask on their face. You gotta be aware. That deep I thought. Oh yes, ma'am. You can see through muddy water. And what you want to know what I mean by muddy water? I got that from my mom and my grandma. My mama used to tell us what we were doing, and we always wonder how she know. How she know? You know how we know? Cause we did it. We did it before y'all did it. We done already did it. Just like my husband, I can tell my husband coming home. I can tell. I can hear my junior voice. I can tell when stuff ain't right. Do you live in a small town, Miss Linda? Uh, I stay in Mississippi State Line. It ain't small to me. It ain't big like Atlanta. It's a small. No, it ain't that small. It used to be, but baby, we got so many casino. It's like Las Vegas now. In Biloxi, like Las Vegas. And like I told my daughter, I said, anything you go through, baby, just pray about it. You get through it. Yeah, it's a cycle from what they see. See, people do what they see. It starts from home. Everything that people do in the world, everything started from home. Everybody know everything about. Oh no, our town ain't that small. It's pretty large. It ain't like no big city, but it's bigger than the country. Everywhere you go, you can go somewhere. But yeah, they don't know my business because I don't put everything on social media. I don't tell everything. Me and my husband go through stuff. You'll never know. And trust me, we go through stuff just like anybody else. Anybody on here pretend they got the perfect life, the perfect marriage. You ain't got to have no major problem in your relationship, but you still have misunderstanding. You have some mishap, you know. Sometimes you can get on each other's nerve. Don't mean you don't love each other either. But ain't nobody perfect. Thank you. Yeah, but ain't nobody perfect. And I ain't on this screen and selling y'all dreams. And then when I get off this line, me and my hood, we going toe to toe. We disrespecting each other. We talking about each other. No, I ain't no pretender. Cause we could be on this line. If my husband get out of line, I'll straighten him on the line and he'll do the same to me. So like, so I ain't finna be no made like I'm perfect. 'Cause I'm not. We have broke days. We have good days. We have bad days. Ain't nothing perfect but God. None but God is perfect. Though I tell my children, whatever you want to do in life, the world's in the palm of your hand. I say, don't talk about it, be about it. Because you talk is cheap. You can talk all day long. But if you ain't doing no action, you ain't going to get nowhere. So talk is cheap. When they talk to me and I listen, I say, okay, then just be about it. Let's not talk about it. And that's how I tell my kids. And anybody come to me with their problem, I'm just gonna tell them like it is. And they might like it and they might not like it. But I made it, you'll make it. But if you think you're gonna have that perfect life all the way through, you think cause you love a person gonna love you the same way because you love them. See, I sometimes I expectation is too high for our own self. Cause what you do for somebody else don't mean they're gonna do it for you. You can have a given heart. They might not have a given heart. This is the reason you had a long marriage to this day. Yes, ma'am. And I paid for this lesson too. It didn't come free. Nothing. Them 29 years was not no peaches and cream. Baby, it was some tears shed, disappointment, you know, heartbreak, a lot. And so when a young person come and talk to me, I can tell them how to keep them from getting stressed out. When I'm gonna tell y'all something, this lady, she dead and gone. I think I told y'all before, but this lady, we played bingo together, and her name was Amy, and I loved a beautiful woman. She was a beautiful woman. So me and my husband used to have a lot of problems, and I'd be just crying out to her, at bingo talking to her. She said, "Girl, I know my husband, she know what her husband, she know he was a street man." She said, "But you know what? He paid a bill. I don't want for nothing. We keep food in the house. He know how to treat me. He come home every night." She say, so why she found out what she need to do. And she say, focus on her. What make her happy. Her house in peace. And she said, don't worry about things that you can't see. Don't worry about things that you can't change. And she said, never let nobody bring a bone to you. Because anybody bring a bone, they're going to carry that bone. And I couldn't see what that woman was talking about. I couldn't see it, y'all. But when she passed, one day, I was doing it. I said, wow. Now I see AB, but she dead and gone. And these days and time they can't even get married. Yeah, because they go on everybody else's. They don't see. I'm gonna tell you what wrong with these women. They don't want the responsibility that a married woman gives. I ain't saying everybody. I'm not saying everybody, because they got some single women and just like wives. And it ain't that because they can't get married. It's because who they with probably ain't meeting their standard at that time. You know, a man got to prove himself to a woman, and a woman also have to, prove herself to a man. I ain't saying they can't get married, and because you married, that don't mean everything finna be peaches. A marriage is just a dotted line, but it's a vow that God made that we supposed to honor. And these people just get married, doing what they want to do, forget the vows. I stand on my vows. I stand on mine. And people just gotta learn how to stand. Hey Pizza, how you doing? Welcome to the line. Make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, the super chat, super thing. They help support the channel, y'all. I appreciate it. Thank you, Pizza. Pizza T. Welcome, baby. Yep, so it's a lot of us on here been married a long time. I seen what a woman, I remember this woman told me one time, another woman. She say, if it's no love in your marriage and no trust, it's just like you got a beautiful home with no floor. Cause it's no peace, no love, no trust in it. You got a beautiful home with no floor. Y'all catch the drift? No, Mickey. You don't need to get married. You ain't ready for no marriage. 23. Go to college. Go to college, get some skills, baby, and build your future. Because the future, the world's in the palm of your hand, Mickey. The world's in the palm of your hand. Don't waste it, baby. Enjoy them 23s. While you're 23, cherish that moment, baby. Cherish it. Because that 23 gonna turn to 43. And that 43 gonna turn to 53. And that 53 gonna turn to 63 if you live long enough to get there. So the world is in the palm of your hand. What you gonna do? But you ain't ready for no marriage. Nope. You say, oh, you hit that light, Mickey. Tell me, can we get married on 23? Boy, you still wet behind the ear. You ain't seen life yet. Shoot, when you get in your 60s, you really just beginning life. And that's sad to say, but it's true. Thank you, Mickey. Y'all agree with me? Miss D, Aquarius, keeping it real. Um, Speaking truth. It's true. It seems like we get in our 60s, y'all, for real. That's when it seems like we really start living life. Don't change and stay sweet. God say pray for enemy and people who mistreat you. He will bless you. Amen. People so untruthful these days. Marriage is not even in my vocabulary. I'm telling you, people, you know why, Aquarius? Because men have became lovers of themselves. And that's in the Bible. They have became lovers of themselves. Yes, ma'am. Shoot, these men look for the you married to him. A lot of them, they looking for you to bring the bread in. They sit around and babysit, or they sitting. These grown men is sitting up playing games, and these women out here working. Well, I thought the children play the game. Y'all, I thought the kids play the game. But these grown men. I seen this man, this woman, y'all. They finna buy a house. And so they got a swimming pool in the backyard. And then you know how you had a little sun porch where the swimming pool at? Guess what the husband said? Oh, this gonna be my game room right here. But it's a 5-bedroom house and 3 bed. Why would you want the sunroom where the pool at to be your game room when you got a 5-bedroom? You take one of them rooms and turn it into a game room. Cause you sure wouldn't have no game on my sun porch with my pool. It is a response. First time you went to church. Oh, we ain't putting God on this, y'all. We're marriage. It is. You know what? For real, y'all might think I'm us keeping it real. She on here. That's when we finally find our peace. Seem like it, cause we done did so much huff and puff and boom, boom, boom. Want to fight? Chasing behind them. I did all that. Now look at me now. Look at me now. I came up believing I'm a changed woman. You miss with Australian. I don't know what that means. Do that sell it in when you understand love when you get older. It make you appreciate things more too. And it make you realize what you got. Sometimes when we young, we so busy and we be too blind to see it be right in our face. We be too blind to see what you got something going good, but you also can mess it up for yourself because you're blah 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 blah. You running your mouth. You let people in your ear telling you things. You know, I tried, but people have hurt me to the core. One is my own brother, although I deal with him from a distance. Aquarius, let me tell you something, baby. And God forgive me, my sister. I love you, sister. I take my head out to do anything in the world for you. But me and my sister, we be have a misunderstanding. So guess what? To keep from me and my sister ever have to touch each other, disrespect each other, I can love my sister from a distance. But now if I see her, my sister on social media, I'm gonna wish her happy birthday. I'm gonna tell her I love her because I do. But sometimes you gotta put even your brother or your sister, sometimes you gotta feed them out a long handle spoon, baby. It's just better. It's better for y'all respecting each other. Love each other from a distance. You gotta love each other from a distance. Cause what you're doing every time you battle with them, when you're still trying to socialize with them, you gotta. It's like you walking on eggshell. You know what I'm saying? It's like you walking on pins and needle. You got to be careful what you say to your brother. I have to be careful what I say to my sister, and I'm quite sure vice versa. They feel the same way. They feel my sister probably feel she got to be careful what she say to me, or it's gonna be a misunderstanding. And your brother feel the same way. We that take things that come to him, we turn it around and put our feet in somebody else's shoe, just how we think they thinking. So sometimes it's better to love each other from a distance. Cause see, once the mother gone, that stronghold gone, it's like the family just everybody go their different ways. The family not close no more. When that big mama and that great grandma, when all them gone, it's just us. It's just the children now. And somehow, some way, we just separate ourselves. I don't understand it. But people have heard me. Okay. I deal with him from a distance. There you go, baby. That's the best solution. According to Pack, ain't I do the same with him. I'm telling you, got to. I love my sister to death. She my baby sister. But keep from us disrespecting each other. That's just like people that still got a living mother. If you still in the house with your mother at the age of 40 or 50, you ain't grown. Cause you in her house. You gotta go by her rule, whether you here paying the bills or not. You don't run her house. If you want to run a house, you go get your own house. Cause that's why we all moved out when we was young, cause we wanted to be grown. Okay, now our parents let us went our way to be grown. Now we want to still live with them. If you under my roof, you go by my rule. You don't come in my house when you get ready. Thank you for the horns. You don't come in my house when you get ready. You under my roof. So if you don't like what your mother's saying, keep from disrespecting your mother. You bite your tongue, and you can't argue with her. You can't argue because she helping you. So before you disrespect your mother, walk away. Walk away. Yes, it is. It's deep. What happened to a village raising a child did not disappear, Miss London? I don't know what happened, but I know my mama raising her. It took a village. We do something that other neighbor gonna whoop it. Everybody will whoop you, and that's why we came up strong. These people coming up, you better not say nothing to their kid. Huh? You might lose. You might. You can't say nothing to people kids. You can't help them. I see a lot of these kids be running around here. They could be in after school program. They can go camping in the summer. These children just whatever grown folks do, that's what the children do now. That's what the kids do now, y'all. You have a party, it be more kids at the party than the children. When I was raising my kids, and I had a lot of get-togethers, I paid babysitters. At my house where I'm partying it, and they had to stay in the room with my kids. They eat, they got snacks, they got everything. And then nobody come out the room unless they had to go to the bathroom. Baby, the village broke up years ago. Long time ago. You better not say nothing about the children. Look at these women now. They just getting their children away. They throwing them, just getting them away. If you want to give a child away, bring him to me. Bring it to me. I sure take care of it. I am definitely not going to. Silent is the golden. It sure lives. I went seeing my baby brother the other day, and like I was telling my baby brother, I know you be out here among all these people, but y'all know how we came up. Southern girl, keeping it real. When we were partying, Clinton, what we did, we kept our back against the wall. Keep your back up against the wall. Hey, come on, y'all remember that song? We kept our back up against the wall so we can see what's coming. We can see what's coming before it. I'm gonna get you before you get me. But now these people, like I taught my children, you gotta have eyes in the back of your head, your back, the bottom of your feet. You gotta have eyes, not just look with these two, baby. You gotta pay attention. All your surroundings these days. Yeah. Yeah, that song was JL1. Y'all come on here with these lights. Buy some emojis, some super chat. Subscribe. Yeah, but you can't tell people nothing. You just can't. I see a lot. I seen a girl, y'all, it was freezing cold. What morning that was? Me and my husband, we went. That was Monday. Cause we went to the post office, went paid a bill, and went got us something to eat. Y'all, it was freezing cold down here, and the wind was blowing like just say 30 miles an hour. This girl came to the gas station right up the street, got out the car. She had slippers on, no socks, a little waist jacket, and all her stomach out. All her stomach out. But every man that were coming in and out that gas station going to work, they had on skull caps, jackets, boots. They dress. So the women's running around here naked in the wintertime. Okay, okay, keeping it real. Typo on the phone. Okay, baby. Yep, she had a bunny. So look, when my husband came out the store getting our breakfast, I say, babe, you see that girl come up in there with that little waist jacket, no socks on her feet, and showing her stomach, and yep, she had a bunny. Oh, y'all, and then we went and paid our bill, our water bill that morning. I'm sitting in the truck. Earl, he gone inside to pay the water bill. It's a girl came out with her house shoe, her pajamas, and a red and white rib Valentine robe with a bunny and long eyelashes. I said, I know doggone well she couldn't get out the bed and come up in here like that. But y'all see on the news at the airport, they finna ban people coming to the airport with their sleeping clothes on. They finna ban that. But you know that's everywhere now. They be all in the store in their pajamas, and I said, "Damn, damn!" And these women showing too much. Ain't nothing secret. A man ain't got to wonder. You want a man to wonder what you got. I love my bunny, but then them flammable pajama pants and slides is the worst thing they could ever create. I know. Now y'all know I wear a scarf on my head. I go out and put with my scarf. But these people have the whole worth on when they up in these stores. But what was I saying? What was I saying? You know, wasn't going for that in the 80s. The other 90s show didn't. Now I'm gonna tell you when I was coming up, y'all remember what women used everybody used to walk around with a hair comb stuck in their head. You remember that? And my mama saying, you girl, you don't get that damn comb out your head. She said when you are wearing a comb in your head, you must finna go live with and them afro comb everybody used to them afro picks. Everybody used to wear it right there on the top of their head. I definitely don't wear my bunny out like that. Me neither. It has to be it has to be a law. Baby, you ought to see it down here. They be in Walmart, all them places. Sure do. I say I can't do it. Yep. Going way back, huh? What you talking about? We and I'll pull this wig on. Shoot. Yep. It just I know what I was saying. The young girl, okay, you might got the body, but let a man wonder. Yeah, we call Walmart the ghetto store. This one down this way, that's the ghetto Walmart. Everybody come to have sleeping clothes on and all that. Yeah. And so these women's and I ain't saying all women because they got some young women's truly know how to dress. They be looking good now, don't get me wrong. And you got a nice body, you supposed to show your body. But with your clothes on, now all they butt hanging out. Do y'all see that? All they butt is showing. They wear these little bit of skirts like a tennis skirt, and all they booty is showing. But then you want a man to respect you? You feel like he disrespecting you? No, you disrespecting yourself. And they not gonna have no respect for you. Cause a real man that wants you, he not gonna allow you even walk out the door. What woman want a man that allow her to walk out the door like that? Don't you want a man that care? Don't you want a man to show you he care about you? Say something. Let me know you paying attention to me. But these girls, they go out the door half naked, all their booty hanging out. So what you expect? Your man already know, nigga. I mean, he already know other men's gonna be hollering at you. And if somebody come with the bankroll bigger than his, he already know you gonna go be with him. Because the way you dress. The way you dress, young ladies. Y'all gotta put some clothes on. You raising daughters. Children do what they see. Put some clothes on, and you'll see men to give you more respect. But you out here showing everything, they gonna treat you the way you dress. They gonna treat you just how you dress. You ain't get them nothing. You're not getting a man nothing to wonder about, imagine about, cause you showing him in the world. Ain't no man finna walk with no woman doing all that. Not no real man. You gonna put some clothes on. You can't even go out the door with no gown on, no house coat. Better not go to no store with no pajamas on, and you with a man. You know they care for you. He gonna have a problem with that, and that's why so many single parents. And I was raised up as a single parent. I was raised up. It wasn't because of the way my mama dressed. It was back then. Them men just had women's next door to each other down the street, And my mama chose to stay in that kind of situation. He was making babies, she pregnant, the woman next door pregnant. It's all about what you don't know. What you don't know will hurt you. When you don't know your worth, that will hurt you. That's why we go through so much in life. And that's why we have to pay for all our mistakes because we don't know our worth. We just don't know our worth. I know now. All them singing groups. Miss Linda. Yes, ma'am. I know my worth. Well, I've been learned my worth, but I can see so much better in life. I would never want to go back through what I'd already been through. I wouldn't want to go back. I wouldn't. I came too far to go back. I came too far to look back. And I truly have. And I see here, I look at TV. I see how all these girls, what they doing to each other. They letting people trick them. All they gotta do is see a pretty car. All a man gotta do is have a pretty car and look like he got some money. They gonna jump in that car. What happened to get to know the person first? Don't let the car fool you. Cause baby, that might be a rental car. That might be a sister car, might be a brother car. So you don't feel for somebody because of a pretty car. You ain't looking at the person that's driving the car. All you looking at the car. And the car just take your mind. But guess what you gotta realize? That's his car. It's not yours. Your name ain't on it. Get to know the person that's driving behind the wheel. Oh, yes, ma'am. And I paid attention to the music when I was young because it was true. Now, this music here ain't no truth to none of this stuff. It's messing these young people mind up, losing their life over dumb stuff. They love a man more than they love themselves. They love a man more than they love their children. And then they out here battling with these women's over these men. And you ain't thinking about your children. Your children need you. Your children need you more than you need a man. And it's okay to be by yourself. It's okay if you not living with a man. Sometimes you need that space. You need that space to be to yourself, and you have time to focus on you and focus more on your kids than a man. Cause that man ain't really, doing nothing for you. You can tell when a man for you and when he not. You can tell when a man for you and when he not. Cause get what we're gonna do first. I'm gonna tell you how we used to do back in the days. We meet somebody, we're not gonna address our junior right then. We're trying to get to know him first. Cause we're not just gonna bring him to our house. We're gonna get to know him first. And then on down the road, you let them know I got 3 children, I got 4 children, I got 1, I got 2. We didn't go to a man, my children need this, my children need that. Now what you do, you get to know the man, and whatever that man do for you, then you do for your children. Because you can't just go demand a man to do for your children ain't they daddy. You can't put that jacket on nobody back. So when if you play in the field, you in the street, you go out there and do what you got to do to come home and provide for you and your kids. That's how you do that thing. And they got these little hideaway places. Every man you meet ain't to bring home. Go to them little hideaway places. And then you go home by yourself. I'm telling you, I got a bunch of them. They need to bring the old music back. I don't think it's a club. Oh yeah, now we got a club called the Almanac. Rip Daniel, the man run the radio station down here. The Almanac. Jazz music. They have karaoke night. They have good dining food. And that's a good place for elderly people. Younger people like in your 30s, he ain't going for that 20-year-old stuff. But that's a nice place right there on the beach. That's a nice place to go. And then what they need to do, start by playing the old music. And people learn. And I paid attention when I was young. Whatever I danced on, I listened to the lyric, not the music. If you gonna get on the floor dancing with somebody, and I used to see some of my friends doing cheating in the next room, I'm not finna dance on that. My side piece, I ain't dancing on that. How many y'all was like that? How many y'all paid attention to the lyrics? The music sound good, but do you pay attention to what they saying? And will you get up and dance on any kind of music? Y'all come on, let's get 20 likes. I'm finna get off here at 1 o'clock. I'm finna ready to go, y'all. Well, y'all, we got 7 minutes and I'm gone. Can I get 20 likes? I got 17 right now. Let's get 20. Two more likes. Oh, we need 2 more. Miss Anya D. Okay. Miss Anya D. What you like them, what I'm trying to say. When you listen at the music, did the back in the day music, did you pay attention to the lyrics of the music? I paid attention to what they were saying. Oh, you see 18? Oh, I see 19 now, babe. Stay blessed, girl. Lord knows. Time fly. Thank you for the 100 too. It was substance in the music that we don't have now. That's right, baby. Yes, ma'am. And that what these young people need to do. They so busy. It's just like it's a spell on these young people. Once they put on their makeup and they wig, it's like it just take their mind. It take their mind. And then the way these guys doing them. There you go, Aquarius. You gotta pay attention. Baby, my husband tell you, it's certain music I wouldn't dance on. I'm not getting up to dance with my man when they talking about cheating and going to see my side piece. And I didn't dance off of that. I rock to the music. But no, I wasn't finna give him down there because baby, we ain't even playing that. Remember I get your remember I and see some white meat coming out your head fooling with me. $10 for every book you read this year so far. Okay, Grayfist. You hit the light, baby. Thank you. When I got old, I started listening to lyrics, but when rap came out, I was lost. Baby, dude, and the way these people talk, they talk this kind of language. I don't even understand it. Wait, keyword is spelled. Wait, keyword is spelled. You said Nanda. Okay, whatever they speaking true. Wait, keyword is spelled. You said what keyword? Took her 3 business days just to read these comments. Honey, get them off, Earl. 4 more minutes, y'all. I'm finna get up off of here. And I truly appreciate each and every one of y'all that came out and hit the like, subscribe, and just keeping me company. I truly appreciate it. Thank you, Earl. And I hope y'all enjoyed the little moment. You know, this all the girl know. This all y'all get. You know, I have to if I go through anything, I'm gonna share it, but I'm just ain't gonna call names. Oh yeah, put a spell on us. Yes, ma'am. Good night, Aquarius, baby. I love you. Have a good night. Drive safe, Aquarius going home. I'm quite sure you're home. Okay, Miss Sandra D, thank you for coming out, baby. Um, what's the other lady name? Speaking truth, thank you so much. And I truly appreciate it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. I will be coming live tomorrow. I don't know what time, but I'm coming. Okay? I'm coming. And y'all be blessed. Y'all have a good night's sleep. And to the next live. Love y'all. Thank you for the horns. Bye. Okay, Aquarius. That's good, baby. Love y'all. Bye.